Hello, I'm Chris Griffiths. Welcome to the channel. As part of my university teaching role, I get an office hour each week to meet students face to face. But since we're often working online, instead, I'm using my office hour to make these videos. In this video, I'm sharing proximity searching in the EBSCO database Business Source Complete. You may want to check out my video on searching for articles within Business Source Complete if you haven't already. Proximity searching is a way to search for two or more keywords that occur within a certain number of words from each other. This is useful if you want to find articles that discuss two prominent yet individual subjects that, when connected together, become useful for your research. Let's take a closer look. For example, my subject for today is diversity in manufacturing. Now, I might be tempted to do a basic search of the keywords diversity and manufacturing, and yes, this yields over 7,000 great results. But it takes a while to filter through them, and there might be material that you don't necessarily need, or that aren't discussing the core subject that you're after, diversity in manufacturing. Proximity searches may help with your search. Proximity searches support the assumption that the closer the subjects are in the text, the more likely they are to be linked as a subject. So if you're talking about manufacturing and diversity in the same sentence or adjacent sentence, then it will likely increase the relevance of the articles you find. In this case, articles that we're after discussing diversity in manufacturing. Let's take a look. I like to start off with the AUT website, my university's website first, because I know exactly where to search, where to go for in terms of database searching. So if I scroll right to the bottom of the AUT website, right down the bottom there, I know I've got a link, which is the library link. If I just click on that, then I'll go through to the library page, and that'll load up, and then bring me through to the menu here, database menu, which I can click on, and that will bring me through to the ability to search directly into specific databases. Pretty cool. And there we go, it's loaded up pretty quickly. So I can find by subjects such as accounting or finance if I want to, but I know the name of the database that I really want to search is Business Source Complete. So I'm just going to type in Business Source Complete, and there it brings it up into the list. Business Source Complete, there it is. Click on that, and that brings me through to the database Business Source Complete. And that'll take a second to load up. If you've done my earlier video, this will look very familiar. There it is, Business Source Complete by EBSCO Host. Going to click on the search field there, the main search field. And just normally I would do just a generic search, and I would probably say diversity. And manufacturing. So just do a simple Boolean search, diversity and manufacturing. As I said before, that's going to give me 7,000 different results to have a look through and to try to fine tune. But I want to show you the value of proximity searching and show you what to do there. So I'm going to use the operator N, and that is the symbol for nearby. So basically I'm saying I want to search for the words diversity and manufacturing in journal articles, or in journal articles that are nearby together in that article. And I can say a number here, such as 20. So I'm saying search for journal articles that have diversity somewhere around about 20 words from each other. So in other words, in adjacent sentences, up to adjacent sentences. So it could be 5, it could be 10, or it could be up to 20 if you like. If I was looking for the entire paragraph, I might put in 50, for example. But let's try in 20 first and say we'll find everything that is up to and including the adjacent sentences. So they're more likely to be talking about diversity and manufacturing as a core subject. So let's try that. I'm going to click on search over here and see what we can get. So rather than 7,000 journal articles, let's see what we get through this. Okay, it's pretty good. Well, I can see here that we are down to 400 search results, which is pretty good. Let's take a look at them and see what they look like. Okay, already I can see it looks pretty good. I've got a really good one there. Team diversity in the manufacturing process, innovation performance. That's going to be useful for my subject. Yes, not too bad. Focused on one country though. This is really good. So I'm getting one after the other. Really good results. Yep, really good results. Core subject, diversity in manufacturing. So it looks really, really good. Let's do some further refinements. The refinements I usually do is I want peer-reviewed journal articles for the work that I'm doing. So I'm going to just refine that by clicking on academic journal articles on the left-hand side there. And that's going to update the listing that we've got there. So there I can see now I'm down to 263 altogether. So it was over 400, now down to 263. That's pretty good. And some good ones there. So I know I'm refining it to journal articles. And now I'd like to refine it to recent journal articles. By recent, I mean, say, the last 10 years. So I'm going to type in 2011 to 2021. That's going to give me the last 10 years of journal articles, so recent journal articles. Let's just update that. And that brings it down even further. Very good, down to 149, still got the good ones there. It looks really useful. A good way to find a more complex subject and align journals that are talking about the same subject rather than searching through 7,000 and finding some on diversity, some on manufacturing, and sometimes both. Yep, some really good articles coming there talking about diversity in manufacturing. Very good. One more thing to have a look at. Now, the nearby operator here, so proximity search nearby, says anything to a maximum of 20. So if I typed in 5 there, then that would bring it down to a maximum of 5 words apart. So in other words, must be in the same sentence, for example. Might be useful for a search that you do. It usually will reveal, of course, far less. So if I click that now, let's see what we get. It's working through now, and there it's going to bring it up. So yeah, we're right down to, in this case, 76. So discussing diversity and manufacturing in the same sentence. So it must be a very closely related subject. And I can see from that first one there, it's still bringing that one up. It's looking very good in terms of the search selections. So it brings that real close flavour down for the research that you might be interested in when it's more of a complex search term or 2 different independent ideas that you're trying to bring together. So remember that. There's one more thing to think about for proximity searching. Diversity nearby manufacturing will actually bring up words irrespective of the order. So it could be manufacturing first and then diversity in the next sentence or in the same sentence, for example. If that's something you wanted to refine further, you can use the search term within. So it's a similar proximity search, but this time we're saying within 5 words. I'm going to go for adjacent sentence there. And I'm going to make sure, it's a capital W. So this time the proximity term is going to be diversity within 20 words of the word manufacturing, and it must be in that order. So that's the second way of doing a proximity search. So now let's go across, and I'm going to click on search here. Let's see the results we get in this case. So it's probably going to bring up that first one still, but what it will do is eliminate some of the ones where manufacturing came first. Yeah, it's still brought up the first one, but now they're all definitely saying diversity first and then manufacturing all throughout it, and they're still looking pretty good. So that's another alternative that you can use for proximity searching. Really unique way of finding exactly how you can get a complex subject, find the journal articles that you want, refine it even further, and have a smaller list to have a look through of really good relevant articles for you. Great, fantastic. Well, there we go. we've finished this particular session, so thank you very much. Hopefully that was of use for you. If you would like to see more of this material, please like this video, give me a thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed the video.